Hello.
We did it. We got it working.
Hooray.
Look at us go. I was
I'm a
talking
man
to you
down
before.
though, Danny. It must
You
have been because
are.
Josh
What's
wasn't
he?
here.
Well, he's been here. He's been in Tassie, hasn't he?
Well, he was,
Yeah.
and then he whipped home for a minute to work on another song here in the studio, and now he's back on tour with the Waifs again, and I think he's in Wagga Wagga tonight.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. You won't see much of each other this year. It's a huge tour.
Oh, well, you know what they say. I think it adds to a bit of, spark.
Isn't that what Dolly said? She said when they asked her what her secret was to the marriage, she said, I don't go home. Yeah.
That's right. She's a darling. So, I mean, it's lovely that I've had a bit of downtime with the kids too. So, yes. I mean, we finished Tamworth and then we were in Tassie and then Victoria. So,
yes.
And the studio time. So it's been nice for me to be able to be here and do normal things, like check the yard out and gardening and going to the tennis every week with the kids and all
It's all the regular day-to-day stuff that you don't realize you miss as much when you're on the road. Like you don't realize.
Yeah, 100%.
And I was so upset because last year you guys were down here and I wasn't in the state. This time you guys were here and I wasn't in the state.
I can't believe
I keep missing you guys. I'm like, Tamworth is my only time to catch people and they all come to my hometown, but I always go. So
yeah,
I was so upset.
You, Danny. Next time we book the dates, we'll check with you.
Yeah, we'll do our diaries and we'll get it going. And we were talking before you're in the studio. I love your background. It looks like a fantastic wall. Tell us, you've got new song, Joy Roller. It feels like a while since you released, so it's really exciting to hear this come out. It has been. How long has it been?
Well, it was Birdsong the album, and then I think Birdsong was officially the last focus track song from the album, and I mean, it did so well for us. The whole album, winning golden guitars at Tamworth there last year, and it's been just really special for us to have 2 albums now under our belt, and the sound has been developing. Like the first album, the Song Club, was more acoustic, and this one has been more ramped up. And I think with the next album, again, we're just sort of picking up where we left off with our co-producer Matt Fell and Josh Schubert. So we just really don't mess around with it too much. It is really what we play is what we do. There's no trickery.
That's what I love about it. It's so honest. Nothing's changed. It's just how it comes out. And Matt Fell, how great is that he lives down here in Tassie? We're pretty lucky. We've got a really big group of people at the moment down here.
I know.
It's because people know how good it is. They come down and realize how special it is down here. So we're very lucky. But as we're saying, it's been a little while since Birdsong. And I did have that question planned last time and I didn't think to ask it. But over the years, golden guitars you're getting a few of them. Does it still have that same excitement every time? But is it still just that nerve-wracking and exciting to get it again?
100%. You've summed it all up. It's nerve-wracking. You spend the whole week, when you're there for the festival, just going, oh, that's right, we've got the awards, and there's a bit of focus around that if you're nominated, and there is this extra tension, and we don't do it for that, but you do get a buzz when you are nominated, and it never goes away, that excitement. Certainly for me, I know what gravity is behind winning a Golden Guitar Awards. When you're a child and you grow up in the town that is country music capital, and you love country music, to see a golden guitar on your mantle is just such a cool thing. So I love it. And for Josh to win his very first with me was really special.
Beautiful. I was so glad to be there and watch that. And I've been watching through the years of you performing from very early days right through to now, and seeing you guys win last year together was just beautiful. Clinton, there's lots of people popping in. Jan's in the room. John, Clinton's popped in and he said to say g'day, Danny and Flick. She saw you and Josh's poster in Yakandanda. Sorry, we missed the show. I have not been to Yakandanda. I have wanted to go to Yakandanda. Pete he sells that place so beautifully, doesn't he?
And he's absolutely right to sell it. It's a gorgeous town, and we had a great night there. And I'm sorry that we missed catching up, but let's hope we get to go back there, because it had to be my first. But Josh has played there before with the Waifs. But we'd really love to get back there and maybe play the festival one time.
Oh, that would be amazing. Maybe we should come there and do some interviews so we could all do the festival.
Yeah.
Now, I know we've only got a quick show tonight. You've got so many interviews coming up, which is fantastic. But we're here to talk about Joy Roller and, you know, upcoming shows. Tell us about Joy Roller and why you're releasing this one now.
Well, we're Joy Rollers, and I know you're a Joy Roller, Danni. It's really important to try and just get people motivated, and it's not about being superhuman or not admitting that life isn't hard sometimes and that you're not allowed to have a bad day. It's just trying to have a mantra to tap into, to try and be joyful and keep that spin, because life's hard enough and there's enough negativity out there that if you just kind of have a focus that you want to be a Joy Roller, then you'll keep dreaming and you'll keep being positive. And you know, I think that's how Josh and I like to roll. And when I was online shopping for a shopping cart for my mum, she goes to a lot of markets, and I thought, I've got to get mum a modern kind of shopping cart. And you know, you often think of the granny kind of ones, no disrespect there meant at all, but they've come a long way. And I found this Aussie company called Joy Roller, and I just clicked and went, yes, that's one for mum. And and I said to Josh, it's going on the whiteboard. We've got to write a song called Joy Roller. It's begging to be written. And it just happened so easily because Josh had a really cool little rockabilly guitar thing he'd been messing around with unbeknownst to me. And then boom, we've got our song.
It just worked. I love how you guys do. You come together with ideas and it just works. Like, it's so natural. Yes. It's so fun. And I like the whiteboard. See, I still write things down. If I've got an idea for a song or something that's ticking over, I don't do it in my phone. I do if I have to do it in my phone, but a pen and paper kind of doesn't play the same.
Well, I've got all the above. I do roll because we'll often write songs or bits of songs and things on the phone or whatever device you've got, but I love to write with a book, pen and paper or pencil. But actually, this is very weird, and our bass player thinks it's very unusual, and it is probably a bit weird. We have a whiteboard in the bedroom and not to play hangman or something, but I do write down when we're working on a new project. I write down song ideas on the whiteboard, and literally you go to bed and I glance at the whiteboard, and it's probably too much information, really, isn't it?
This is how you get it written. You dream it. You put it into your head, and
it's whatever works. And so our bass player's like, "Oh, stop! Don't tell everybody that." But it's too late. It's out.
Yeah. Well, I understand that because I have a mirror in my bedroom, which is probably really just as awkward. But I used to, because I was training to do firefighting stair climb competitions, and I was really good, but I had a very strict training schedule. So on my mirror, it had my every single day, wake up this time, do this task at this time, doing this particular exercise. Same thing. You'd go to bed and you'd wake up motivated because it was just, the last thing you thought was tomorrow's planned out. I have to get a good sleep to go to this, and this, and it works.
You've given me another idea, Danni. My brain's now really thinking because the kids love that special chalk paint that comes off very easily. And I'm thinking the mirror now could be a step up with colours.
Yes, it is. It is. Mine's now got these notes from when my niece was really little, and I used to go away to do shows on the mainland, and they'd come here with my mum to feed the cats and the dogs. And she one day wrote on my mirror with those paints, and it was this lovely little message from her. And she'd put from Kimmy and Evan and Alfie and Tessa, my animals at the time, and she drew these paw prints, and they're still there. And I think that was back in 2018 when she did that, and I've still got them on. I can't clean the mirror anymore because I've tried photoing and it doesn't work. So you have to keep it like.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I'm gonna up the ante from the whiteboard to some chalk paint.
Next time you release, I'll know exactly where it's come from.
You'll know what's happened.
Yeah. All these extra songs. I know you have to get to another interview in a few minutes. Tell us, though, you guys have got some shows coming up. It's a big year for you. Where can we see you quickly before you have to run off?
Oh, there you go. Oh, fantastic. There. Well, I love how you did that so quickly.
I'm so happy with Scott. He's so wonderful.
Oh, that's really lovely, Danni. Thank you. I really encourage people to come on the Outback Trail for the Bush Ballads and Yarns we're doing at the end of April, and we're some of the entertainment on one of the nights, but there's a whole trail that people can do. So it's one to check out. Really jump online and investigate that one. And then we're going to the Mullum Music Roots Festival, which is going to be a blast because Josh has got a double gig there. He's playing with the Waves, his day job, and he's going to play with me. So it's going to be awesome.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. And I know you guys have released a film clip for this single. The code here for the single is on the page. You can use the QR code, or if you prefer, you can go straight back to the comments. They are in the top of the comments, along with social media for both of you, and your both have got your independent pages there as well.
Yeah.
So how do you do it all? I struggle with one Facebook page.
Well, we actually are very lucky that we have a lovely manager that does help us now, and I feel like we breathe easier these days.
Yes, it does help, doesn't it? Having that little bit of help. Yes. It's been so lovely talking to you. I know you've got another interview at 7:30, so I will let you go. But I cannot wait to hear the next song, and please come back because we'd love to have you both on.
Oh, thanks, Danni. It's always a pleasure to see you. I wish I was in the room with you, but big
me
hugs.
Too, big hug. And I love the lipstick.
Just for you.
I quickly took the hair out because I literally just knocked off work.
You did that for me. Thanks, Danni.
Oh, anytime, guys. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll be back next week. We've got quite a few shows coming up, and I know there's a fair few emails there with people requesting shows. I am getting back to them. Last week was just a huge week, so I didn't get to my emails at all, but I will this week. So hang in there, and I will talk to you all very soon. We'll see you guys later.
Bye, Danni.
Doesn't want to end. There we go.